good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to our podcast, and this is where the action will never stop. I'm your host. My name is Paul, and I have some very interesting hosts in the house. Starting on my right, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everywhere in the world. I'm Michael Agbo, and I'm a Chelsea fan. And it's nice to have you. Thank you very much, host.
Thank you very much. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Paul. My name is also Paul. Okay, I'm a Manchester United fan. I greet you anywhere you are in the world, in the morning, afternoon, whatever time zone you are. It's a good time that you join us. Let's enjoy some a bit of
Who are
sport.
you taking? So I'm starting with Paul. In the Chelsea lineup, who would you who would you take into your team, and who are they going to replace? So your starting
That's a big
11.
one.
It's more like a combined 11.
Well,
Would you keep your
who
goalkeeper,
will-
or would you take Sanchez in goal?
for now, I will keep a goalkeeper.
Okay, so you prefer Onana.
Yeah, I'll
How
still
many
go with
goals has
him.
Onana considered this season? If you know.
That's not the issue. Defense. Our defense is so open, and but I'll still go with Onana. Now, if I'll be taking anyone from Chelsea, would be
No, let's take it like that, one
maybe
after the other.
maybe I'll take Casedo,
Casido. No,
and
go
then
by
I'll take.
defense now. Go to defense first.
I should go to defense.
Yes.
Maybe I'll take James. I'll take James.
Okay. So you're taking James at right back.
Yeah, I'll take
Who's
James.
your right back again?
You mean Manchester United
Is it
right back?
Ugarte? Manchester United right back.
That's Dallo.
Dallo. Okay, Diogo Dallo. Obviously, you take James. Okay. Before you go to James,
Sorry, let me just claim it.
Onana's
Okay.
save percentage is 53%. And
Yeah.
wait, I'm coming. No, that's not it. Rubbish. These people don't know what they're doing.
You're putting them head to head, right?
Yeah. So Onana has 4 clean sheets. Sanchez has 2 clean sheets. Onana, both of them have saved 1 penalty each. Number of offensive actions from their own box, Sanchez is
Mm.
better. Um,
Okay.
yeah. So okay. So you believe Onana is better than Sanchez, and then James,
I really, yeah.
your central defenders
We are using Casemiro
as a
and
defense.
Gate
No, no, don't look at
from
don't look
Chelsea.
at players that are fit. Look at your normal defenders.
Okay, you're still talking defenders, right?
Yes.
Um, Martinez will be on board.
You
Almaz.
take Martinez over who's that guy? What's the name of that guy that cost penalties the other day?
You're talking about this Argentine, right?
Yeah.
Is it Kukurela?
No, no.
No,
Is
no,
left
no, no.
back now.
Fofana.
Not Fofana.
Is it Colwick?
Colwill. So you're taking Martinez over Colwill.
Yeah, and I'm taking the lead over Fofana.
Delete. Delete
Yeah.
has never played football.
Now we are using it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Left back. Cucurella over. Oh, left back now. Quickly, quickly.
Left back Al Mazuri.
Maz Mazurai.
Hmm.
Okay.
So
Why is this team messing up like this? What happened to the names?
Garnacho is still playing 7. And Rashford will start at the right time.
So let's do it this way. So Rashford
He's playing 11.
11. Midfield, who's in midfield for you?
Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro.
Bruno.
That's defensive midfield. Defensive, right? We have
Just
Casemiro.
your midfield 3. It doesn't have to be defensive or attacking. Just your midfield 3.
Okay. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, and Manuel Ugarte.
Ugarte. So you're not taking Cole Palmer in your midfield.
You want me to, yes, I can take Kopama.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then it will be Casemiro.
Yeah.
Oh wait, if I can have Casemiro. Yeah, Casemiro, Palmer, and Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Palmer. Okay. Then your top 3.
My front.
Yeah.
My top 3. Rashford, then Garnacho. I think I have just one left, right?
Yeah.
Conversion rate of Jackson is more than Haaland.
If you tell me you're taking Haaland over Jackson,
that's what I'm saying. That Jackson's conversion is higher than Haaland. But since I have Rashford, Garnacho, and I have Palmer, I think I'll prefer Haaland over Jackson. Since I have those guys.
So you're picking Haaland over Jackson?
Yes, I'll pick him. I have Palmer, right? I will have Palmer. I have Palmer. I have Garnacho. I have Rashford. Yes. Okay. You know, sometimes Jackson run ahead of the ball. So with
17 goals last season. Currently,
yes.
Highest goal scorer in the league. Okay, he runs high. Okay. No
with good stuff. Yeah, I will still take Rasmus.
All right, Rasmus. I scored. Let me
even
look for him. 1 second.
Rasmus Haaland.
Can imagine. I can't find.
Where is that?
On your team.
I know it's going to be the points man tomorrow. No, Zexton will play, but on sub now.
How many goals and assists has he had this season? Do you know?
Sexy or Rasmus? Haaland, I don't even know.
Has one.
It's not doing conversion.
He's not doing well, but you're picking him over Jackson.
The only reason I'm picking him is because if I can have these 3 at the back, supplying.
I need to bring the screen up. Now,
I'm waiting to see your screen.
This is my screen. You can see it.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
I can only see myself.
Yeah, can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me increase the...
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does it look clearer? Do you need...
Yeah.
All right. 5 appearances for Haaland, 1 goal, 0 assists. 0 assists. Jackson, 9 appearances, 6 goals, 3 assists. 6 goals. Now, let's look at his attacking play. Goals per match, 0.2. And you know this goals per match, it tells you it's like the possible goals, right? 0.67, right? Shots, 22 shots. 22 shots. And I'm telling you, I'm picking
over 4. Over 4. Thank you.
Shots.
Against Chelsea, I will still choose Haaland.
I know.
I'm playing against Chelsea.
Okay. Shots
Yeah,
on
I'll
target,
switch to.
total shots, total shots. How can you be a striker and your total shots is 4?
A striker would do very, very well when it's being fed.
Yeah.
Um, Jackson wasn't like that.
Who's feeding Jackson? Wasn't like that when? Let's go to his last season. What are you talking about? Last season.
Stanley is feeding. Wait. Stanley is feeding him very well. Stanley is feeding. Ryan Stanley is feeding him very well. Palmer is feeding him very, very, very well. He's been having more than ever. Look at what's called Manchester United. Garnacho will just play the ball and just blast the ball. So you leave Lloyd running all around. So that's manager's tactic anyway. I'm not going there. But that's the situation.
Two questions. One, did you watch Chelsea play?
Of course, sometimes I'm still going to watch them lose tomorrow.
Because now look at his team play.
I watch their games. I'm serious.
Wait. This is how I know you don't watch Chelsea play, because
honestly, I watch their games.
Let me land. I watch Chelsea play because obviously my wife is a Chelsea fan, so I have to watch their matches every week. Right now, Jackson would start a chance by himself. He would run back, tackle the ball, start a chance by himself, run forward, and finish the chance off. This is why you will see his passes. He has 127 passes. As a striker, let's compare that. If you compare that to how many passes does Haaland, not Højlund. Haaland will have less, maybe 50 passes. Højlund has 58 passes. This guy, wait. This guy, Jackson, has been unfairly treated. And I'm saying this as a Liverpool fan. And I don't have any love for Chelsea. Let's be honest. Cole Palmer will have the ball. There is a clean pass for Jackson. He will decide to shoot. There's an obvious pass for Jackson. The goal that Jackson scored in the last match, that one that they did against Newcastle, right? If that was Cole Palmer, where Pedro Neto passed the ball, Cole Palmer would try to score. But Haaland, Jackson still continues to put himself in that position, which is why he's getting high shots. But tell me that Bruno Fernandes, let's go and look at, when we get to Bruno Fernandes, he has the highest number of passes in the Premier League this season. Who is he passing to? His goalkeeper?
Well,
I think you not tell me, you're a striker.
That may not be the last pass anyway, host. That may not be. That may not be the last pass. Fernandes passes more of short passes in the midfield.
In the midfield.
No. I have seen.
I will still choose Rashmon.
In the midfield. Fernandes does most of his passes in the midfield.
So where did Kopama pass the 2 passes that he passed in the last game?
I will just choose Rashmon.
We're actually analyzing here. I must confess that I'm surprised that Brappo could pick
Lloyd over Jackson.
And he has his reasons. He says because of the indomitable and respectable midfielders.
Thank you. That's the point.
I'm going to shred that point right now.
And that's the point I'm shooting at. Thank you. That's the point I'm coming at.
I'm about to shoot at that point myself.
Yes.
Okay, because it's dependent on Chelsea support, right?
You just said
we have what you don't have. I have you have what we don't have. I have what you don't have. That's the point.
You just said that Jackson gets a lot of people pass to Jackson, right? But then in that same vein, you pick the people that don't pass to someone, and you pick the.
No. I only pick one of them. No, wait.
Rashford, you picked Bruno.
Yes.
You picked Casemiro.
Garnacho.
You told me Casemiro used to just pass anyhow. Bruno passes from the midfield. But then
wait. Okay, this is the point. If they still don't play, above all, if they still don't play together, my lineup is still faulty. But as it is, if I'm playing as a coach, what I'm saying is as a coach. No. I'm telling you, as a coach, if I have a player like Rashmon Højlund at the front, he's a very good striker. It's just that he doesn't. He's a very
very good
with.
striker.
I know you
One goal
with.
this season.
Look, I will still choose him.
Sorry.
Yes, I will still choose him. What I will be working on, is the technicality to make the team work, not even Lloyd alone, to make the team work towards beating Chelsea, and that requires positioning Palmer, Rashford, and Garnacho in the right. If I will be using him, Garnacho will be playing 7. Garnacho will be playing 7. I'll play what's it called Rashford more from the middle, and Palmer from 11. Okay, and then Online doesn't have to run all around. Sometimes he doesn't. He's in the mid, somewhere close to the midfield. Bruno Fernandes is already getting to the front because Online has been running back and forth. So that's not my problem, anyways. It's problem, but that would still be my.
For me, my only problem with your picking is your idea was that you even said Nicholas Jackson gets passes from everywhere, but then you still drop him for someone, and then you put the people that
from his team. Don't forget, I'm talking in respect to Chelsea.
Yes, but
I'm talking.
I'm telling you to pick a combined 11 that will work. But
okay, now let me ask you a question. Sorry, let me ask you a question. Does a team with what we have seen in football, the development we have seen in football, does a team necessarily need a striker to be able to win a game?
Yes, Man City has shown us they needed.
No, that that's the point I wanted to make. Without Haaland, now we are not saying week in, week out. Okay, we are
seen it. Without they signed Haaland.
Look, before Haaland came, they were winning. Yes. Look, like you're
win the Champions League.
Look, I think we are mixing the point now. I'm not saying Haaland addition hasn't lifted Man City. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we still need a team work. There are so many goals. If you on the score sheet, if you have like 5-1 on the score sheet, Haaland could have like 2, 3 from other players.
But then you believe that Haaland is going to make your team work.
That's what I'm saying is that if I have a good team, I will not be building a team on Rasmus Hojlund. That's the point I'm making.
Anyone can build a team around Nicholas Jackson. They have shown us season in, season out.
No, that would be a weak team.
What do you mean?
That would be a weak team.
9 appearances, 3
6 goals. 6 goals would drive you to having to win in Premier League.
How many goals did Firmino score in the season when we won the Champions League?
No, Firmino. I would take Firmino over Jackson.
Ignore whether you are taking Firmino or not. The question is, you said 6 goals cannot win you the league. How many goals? This is 6
No,
goals.
I'm saying would you depend? You will not depend on 6 goals.
Slow down.
For you that you are targeting Premier League.
Let me add context. 6 goals in 9 appearances and 3 assists. So that is 9 goals.
That's not bad.
9 goal involvement in 9 appearances, right? The only person that is better than him right now, is Haaland. And
don't worry, for tomorrow. For tomorrow, it's going dry. No go. Jackson's going dry. No go for him tomorrow, and you'll be surprised.
So who's going to be Martinez?
Let's see.
Delete.
Martinez alone. No, Martinez is playing. I mean, Jackson is playing into Martinez. Okay, and I know Martinez is capable of just stopping him, rendering him useless. That's the point. But the question for me is that is Man U going to be in that high spirit for tomorrow? That's it, because we have seen them playing that way.
Let me ask you a very simple question: how many strikers have scored against Van Dijk and Van Dijk, strikers. I'm not saying wingers. I'm not saying midfielders. Strikers have scored against Van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate. How many? Just tell me.
I see that combination as a very strong one.
When did
Yeah, those Konate and Van Dijk, that's a formidable defense. It's a big one too, but I know you have to be you'll be a tough striker to pass through.
Okay, remind me 2 weeks ago, who scored against them?
I really can't remember. I saw your game, but did it dribble?
Konate connection.
Yeah, see, situations can happen.
It wasn't a free kick. It wasn't a set piece.
So okay with this now. Are you suggesting that Jackson is now a world class striker?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying he has what it Jackson has what it takes to become a world class striker.
He's on a team. He's on a Chelsea team, so I cannot just underestimate him. He's on a Chelsea team, so by the virtue of that, he's good on his own.
Let me add another context. Chelsea team last season, right? Would you say they were a very good team last season, a poor team, or an average team?
Average.
How many goals?
They're average.
How many goals did he score?
Average.
Average team.
Well, I can't remember this information.
17 goals from and you're the striker for an average team. Remember, Kopama himself, I think, got 19 goals. And everyone is talking up Kopama as this unbelievable player. Jackson scored 17 goals last season from playing in an average team.
Yeah, Jackson. People can say that because Jackson is a striker. Kopama isn't. Kopama is not a striker. Jackson is a striker. So their goals.
Kopama is not a striker, but remember, Kopama was the only one on penalty duties. So if you remove Kopama's penalties,
that will be dependent on how many penalties they have now. Yeah, doctor.
Do you know
the question you should be asking is what's the conversion rate of those penalties for Palmer? For Palmer. Yeah, so that for instance now,
the point I'm making
okay.
is Kopama had to use penalties to get up his goals. Jackson was not on penalty duties, and he still scored 17 goals from open play.
He's a striker. He is wait. Does Erling Haaland need penalty to boost his rating of goals?
He was on penalties last season.
It was one taking City's penalty last season.
Yes.
All the penalty. Those were if he takes penalty, yeah.
You're looking for every way to act like those pundits, and it is unfair on Haaland. On Jackson.
No,
because that brother.
See,
if Jackson was a white boy,
honestly, I'm not even looking at. Honestly, I'm not even looking at that. I said something.
Second season, Hurricanes' first season in England, he scored I think 11 goals. They said this is the next best thing. His second.
I said something.
Goals. Jackson. Scored 17 goals in his first season in England.
I said. I said something.
England is supposed to be.
It's top football. We know. See, I said something, and I still go back to that. I said the only reason I will not take Jackson, he runs over the ball. I said it from the beginning. He runs over the ball. He runs past the ball. Now I cannot rate him based on. I didn't have this figure you're talking about that he has 70 goals in the season. 6 goals out of 9 matches. Well, that's a good one to him. It sounds good for a striker, but that doesn't still say okay. I will rate him beside Haaland or beside any other top striker. But for this particular game, Manchester United Chelsea game, for Chelsea. No, I'm not comparing. You only want me to take who would I? No. You have asked me for a particular game. Who would I choose?
Let explain.
You understand?
So that
Wait.
for future
Dr.
results,
Paul,
let me explain something.
you said who would I take?
Yes.
You said who would I have on my team for a particular game? If I'm playing a Chelsea, if I am playing a Chelsea, and I have listen to what I'm saying. If I'm playing Chelsea and I already have Garnacho on my 7, I have Rashford. If I have Rashford and I have Cole Palmer, the next person I will look for in the front is Holland. That's just it.
I can see why.
So and
problem right now.
How do you mean?
It has nothing to do with you. But this is the thing.
You know, stat is not everything.
But let me explain something to you. It's not everything, but it's a lot. It's a huge percentage.
It's a lot to consider, but you consider a few other things too.
Let me explain something to you quickly. So that for the future, so you understand this. When we are picking combined 11s, right? It is not just for that game. It's because we want to see who between this person and this person, who is the better player.
You didn't ask me that. You didn't ask me that.
I said who would you
No. For a game, yes. You asked me that who am I? Okay, maybe okay. Now I'm getting it.
For the future, when we're doing combined 11s in the future, and
you
say pick
which one is better
between we're actually saying who do you think is better, because
now I get the concept.
In your team, would you bench Højlund for Jackson
over Jackson? Okay.
If you tell me that you won't bench Højlund for Jackson, then I'll say, oh, that means you think Højlund is better than Jackson, which is why I'm showing you the stats. No one comes close on your team. No one comes close to Jackson.
For the game, I'll still choose Højlund for the game.
Not for the game. Bonus.
Yeah, no, I'm saying for the start. Yeah, I will still choose. I will still stats shows that Jackson is better. Stats shows that Jackson is better. So perhaps this is just my past.
Watching the game, his movement off the ball,
yeah, maybe
better than Højlund.
Well, you could say maybe sentiment now comes in. Maybe I prefer Højlund. No, this is now being personal now. Maybe that's what I think I would still use.
We might have to stop now because I think
we are on time, right? Yeah.
We can't get Michael's combined 11s. I'd have loved to see who he's going
what
to
he feels. Okay.
But we probably would maybe do that segment again next time we record next week. We'll do another segment of combined. Maybe it will be between me and you, Liverpool, Man, combined 11s. And I'll see how many
let's
players
see.
Because right now I see you put 1, 2. You believe only 2 players are good enough
from Chelsea.
Are good enough to enter your team.
Palmer. Who is the second person I chose?
Palmer and James.
Reece James, yes.
From
left.
That is absolutely
unfair to Chelsea.
No,
okay.
Unfair. What's unfair? Like we've got Shield, we've got Caicedo.
We've
got Caicedo, bruh. We've got Cucurella. You don't even think
Caicedo is my guy too, but I just have some guys. I just have some guys I'll play over them. That's all.
You've got Malo Gusto. There's someone I'm looking for. João Felix is also in that team.
Yeah.
Romeo
João Felix is on bench, right? João Felix is on bench. He's not playing 11.
Match fitness. He just came back from an injury.
Madueke, yeah, he's Tony.
Our Christian Nkunku, my brother.
Well done to them.
I'm surprised.
Well done to them. By the way, Nkunku, I think Nkunku is settling down at Chelsea. I think he's doing very well. He's doing very well. So,
anyways, thank you very much for this.
Thanks for having me on platform today.
It was an amazing one. Interestingly, our second presenter could had to shoot. Hopefully,
Mm.
against the next time, we'll be able to have him around for the entire time. And it was an exciting time, I must say. And